Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Tormunda plays Universim. Um, so I have several things to update you about, several changes. Some are really quite cool. Um, First up, I did say that on the next session I would try and bring you muskets, and we do. We actually have guys with muskets. Let me just try and see if I can find my hunters. Probably out just shooting things right now, but well, we'll probably come across them. So we have guys with guns. We got attacked by wolves, and yeah, they shot them, which was really cool. Next thing is we've got our cement factory done. We've got oil done. Oh no, it's still. Oh no, he paid before he got there. We're still trying to get as many people educated as possible, but there's been a lot of progress on that now. There was a tornado that hit us that took down one of our schools, but we've recovered. We're fine. One of the more cool things is we have our intercontinental bridge. Oh, let me see if I can heal this guy who's been. Go on, have a heal. There you go. We have our bridge, folks. Yay! So the massive Silk Road. It's finally over. The only people actually going along the Silk Road now are the people actually going to man the buildings that I put here to supply the Silk Road. I mean, I'm going to leave them there. I could take them down to reduce my costs and things, but my people are going to spread there soon anyway, so that's fine. Oh, here we go. Wolf attack. I could be anywhere. It literally could be anywhere. But my guys have got guns. So, bring it on, wolves. Although there probably will be a lot of wolves. Let's try and see if we can just stop and find where these wolves are. It does say that lots of people are dying right now, so we should have engaged them. There's probably a battle going on somewhere. In which case we might, just before the last of these wolves die, get to show off our guns. It's kind of like zoom around and spot the red splotches. Oh, that looks like a pack of wolves to me. A pack of wolves to you? Let's get my telekinesis ready. I mean, I kind of don't want to kill them all because I want my guys with guns to show you what's on the. Oh, I don't think killing them all is actually going to be a thing anyway. Okay, this last guy. I think he's just gonna kill people. No, I can't just sit here and watch my poor people die just because I want to show you a guy with a gun. I'm sure we will come across some people with guns soon enough. So what else has happened? Our neighbors, or one of our neighbors, decided to set one of our buildings on fire. So yeah, I went and repaid the favor and went over to their place and set two of their buildings on fire. So I think morally that's kind of like the right justice. Don't you think? You do something wrong, you get the same back twice. Have a little bit of that. We've upgraded some of our water towers. Yay! This guy's not repairing that one, which is really good news. It means that hopefully now we can get on top of one of our last issues, which is obviously water. Here they are, the guys with the guns. I'm a bit of a party around the fireplace with their guns. Cool. And we've actually got another group of people with guns over the other side. Now, we've got three neighbours now. Now, these neighbours, the ones quite close to us, I mean, they're actually neutral with us. Although we've got these defensive towers, they're not the bad ones. There's some more guys with guns there, just in case. These over by here, yeah, they really don't like us. That's fine. I've got defensive towers and things, and I'm feeling that when I've got just so much power, I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna pop over and just lay waste. Is that somebody else's building? Oh, it's just strange colouring. There's actually another population much further across the planet. They're nasty to us too, and those are the people that set fire to me, so I set fire to them. Ah. Now on to the really, really interesting news. Something that I did not know about, and I found out purely because I was angry with the space alien that turned up and blew up one of my residences. And I thought, right, I've had enough of this. I switched my god power to lightning bolt, and I blasted. I blasted the spaceship several times, and yeah, I've knocked it out of the sky, and it crashed. So the first cool thing there is apparently you can bring down these spaceships by hitting them with lightning. Fantastic. And the second and most cool thing about that, people, you know what I'm gonna say? Dun dun dun! The spaceship carries boxes. So there you go. We have a new source for our boxes I was not aware of. I found out completely by accident. Oh, what are people doing? We've got people causing chaos in my city. Wow, we'll see about that. Finding it could be fun. So yes, next time I see a spaceship, I am going to be chasing the spaceship around the map and just letting it have some and getting some more boxes. Now, one of the things you're probably saying right now is, oh, come on, look, stop talking. You're out of research. Get some research going. And no, I purposely left it there for a moment. As you can see, looking around here, I've just got so many things that either in the middle of upgrading, need to be upgraded. I need to stop researching for a moment and just get on top of a lot of this stuff. There's too many things that have not. I mean, that's enough for now. That have not. I mean, look at it. It's just everywhere. They've not upgraded, and the next technology now waiting in the queue is modern buildings. Now, I can imagine that clicking that button is going to cause a whole load of upgrades and changes around my little world. And that's too much. I need to get on top of a lot of these other upgrades, get them done, get things a little bit less chaotic around you before I charge on into the modern and then hopefully space. So I will stop and fast forward in a moment, guys. I just thought I would tell you the news that we have a box that I will leave until we come back, and that you can blow up spaceships, which I think is just, wow. I wish I knew that before, but fantastic. And I'm gonna hunt down these people that are trying to make my people unhappy. Wow, look, they're successful. I didn't even notice. Wow, whoa, did not notice how well they were doing on their make my people unhappy. I mean, wow, they really are doing an amazing job. I mean, whoa. I need to try and find these guys and kill them. That's the thing here, isn't it? It's don't mess around. Just, I mean, I'm suffering. That 20 times attacked. Ah, where are these guys? I'm gonna leave this recording for a moment while I hunt these guys. But if it suddenly cuts and jumps, I mean, that's fine. I had nothing really to say or show. Let me just slow this right down. And finding these guys, which clearly seems to be my latest task. Is gonna prove probably not to be that interesting. Hello and welcome back again after that quick break. So, I mean, first things first, those big negative things I had against my morale and happiness, I couldn't find anybody. I actually paused the game and wandered around and looked at everybody. So it's probably like a power, a god power that one of the others used on me. But that's fine. I mean, I started building other things that would, I don't know, give me some more protections. A lot more buildings that make people happy and make the planet happy, because that's the kind of god I am. Yeah, so lots of good stuff. I haven't asked for this stuff to start changing. I haven't researched modern buildings, but some of this stuff is changing already. There's the housing. I thought, well, if it's going to start changing things and build cool new buildings, although our favorite building's gone, then yeah, I mean, it's time to show you guys, isn't it? I mean, if things are changing, that's what you want to see. You want to see what's new, what artwork they've got in here, what's happening. So things are happening. Now, I have been trying to go through as quick as I can and upgrade a lot of these little things. You can see there's a lot less around. Doesn't mean that they're all upgraded yet. Some are still in the process, as you can see. But they're getting there. Oh, wow, I mean, these are clearly residences of ours being built inside their little town. Oh well. It wasn't me, folks. I didn't do it. I've got a prison complex being built here. Well, oh yeah, one thing, the oil. My oil ran out, so I've had to place down a new oil. One of the things I didn't notice, I mean, I did obviously make sure I placed the oil where they said that there was oil. When you go to place the oil, there's like black stains on the ground. Now, I suppose it depends on what season it is as to how easily you can see those stains, but oh, look at my power drain. While we're talking, I'm just going to lightning bolt a few of these batteries away, because I have got more power things being built, but I suppose as all these things upgrade, yeah, they're going to drain massive amounts of power, and I'm going to need an awful lot more of these little wheels, and it's getting people to man the wheels is the issue. And you can't mix and match power. As I said, I've chosen my little hamster wheel. So I can't now add wind power or oil or whatever. I've taken a choice, and that's what I'm going to stay with. I'm happy with that. It's just a case of building more hamster wheels and then trying to get people to run on my hamster wheels. And I can always just lightning bolts. Now, lightning bolts aren't costing me much. I mean, almost recovered from those lightning bolts already. It's absolutely fine. I can just keep lightning bolting things if I have to for a while, until everything kind of sorts itself out. Now, one of the reasons I wasn't going to click the let's upgrade all of the buildings, but oh my god, they've done that for me. Look at that. Clearly my town centre's decided that if I'm not going to click stuff, it's going to. Wow, okay, well. Yeah, they have. I mean, that's what's happened. They've clicked that. I didn't click that. They've clicked that. So I might as well start clicking things. So we're going forwards, guys, whether we like it or not. Now, one of the reasons I was hanging back a bit is I wanted things to balance out a bit so I could see whether or not I was producing enough power, enough water, all the things that you want to see, whether or not you're producing enough of them. before I pushed any further forward. And clearly, oh, that's quite cool. Oh, that's wonderful. Clearly what I needed to have done to achieve that goal then would have been to remove some of the ministers out of my town hall. I mean, I've got people manning a lot of stuff, and I might as well get them to man all of it if I've got the educated people now. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, so I could have removed all of them, and that probably would have stopped them pushing me forward. So that's a lesson for next time when I want to just stabilize things. I mean, it's too late now. I mean, we've done it. We've hit the "Let's go to modern" button. But on the next playthrough, whenever that happens to be, whenever they bring out some more goodies, oh, cool. That's what I'll do. I think I'll remove all my ministers and just get everything balanced. Let's pick on a few more of these things to upgrade. It's going to be winter now, so it's a great time to upgrade these pumps, I suppose. If I can. Because, well, they're not going to be operational anyway. I've got pumps over here, so let's upgrade all of my pumps in the winter, because they're not doing anything anyway. One here. One here. I mean, this bridge has made such a huge difference in my civilization. That long walk that they were doing was just causing so many problems. Make me run like an idiot. So maybe another lesson is, although, I mean, you want to be building close to the water so you can get the whole water protection on the go and make you feel like your town centre is close to your water. Maybe that's not such a good thing. Maybe you put your town centre a bit further back away from the water so that your citizens aren't tempted to try and jump across such a huge body of water so early. I mean, once you've got bridges, they can do what they like, but I mean, oh, that was tough work there for a while, keeping the Silk Road going. That was entertaining. Wow, look at some of these buildings going up. Look at that thing. That was inside somebody else's village. I mean, are they even there anymore? I mean, it says they are, but they have one house. I mean, this isn't them, is it? Oh my god, it is. Oh, so when I upgraded my tech, they upgraded. I mean, I thought this was us. Like, yeah, I can see wolves are attacking and not that bothered, but oh, I mean, this is mine, yeah, yeah, but that's theirs. They went from nothing to these huge things. What's this? An airport? Don't you know? I can't even click on it. I mean, wow, that's okay. I'm not quite sure what to think about that. I mean, one of the things that I have noticed in the game is, I mean, I noticed when I played through before, and it's the same this time round. And yeah, I can see that people are dying. I mean, I'm quite happy with my guys with guns now to fight and do their thing. I think they've killed all the wolves. All of that. They're after something. We'll follow them while I talk. One of the things I noticed before is, yeah, although these guys, you know, you've got a military of some kind and hunters and stuff, you don't actually, you know, go to war and attack people. Oh, they're going back. You can't send them to attack somebody else, and I mean, likewise, they can't send theirs to attack you. which is a bit of a pity. I mean, I don't know if it's something that will be added. This seems like that. Oh, hang on. Something else to trade. Yeah, hungry wolves. Something else to trade. It does seem like. Oh, I'm not giving you my cement. I need my cement. Oh, we'll see what else we get. That most of humanity, I mean, it's forced to make better and better stuff because of war. I mean, it is a technology driver. Besides all of the humongous negatives of it, it does push technology forward. And our guys are making guns and all sorts of things. And to be honest, if all you ever wanted to do as a civilization is to keep wolves at bay, I mean, it's called a fence. I mean, or a wall. I mean, guns. I mean, rockets for spaceships. Would that have been invented? Really, you know, it's hard to say. Who knows? It's just you'd have thought some kind of combat would have been in order, but that's fine. I can just go around being some crazy deity, looking after my people. I have got a police force. One officer, and we have got a prison with somebody in jail. Let's get some more of this stuff. On the go. Oh dear, somebody damaged the eatery. So yeah, this is the thing whereby you need your police to make sure people don't break stuff and find criminals. It's not going to just be the other factions now that start burning down my buildings and being idiots. It's going to be my own people. Because that's the kind of people they are. Oh, my bridge can be upgraded. Steel beams. Yeah, well. Don't know if we can. What can we create here now? Schools, engineers, cemetery, my bridge. Still lots on that page to unlock. Got all these. I mean, I want more power. Yeah, let's when I say the word, let's just stick another one down. I think I've got a Minister of Power now that's actually sticking them down for me whenever he can. But anyway. On this one, so, Courier's Hut. I've got a Courier's Hut. I could build more. They just help move things around. So rather than you're unemployed moving things around, I suppose these move things around quicker. But they do take up... I mean, the water's not an issue, really. Although, I mean, we're still not surviving the winter yet. But all this stuff isn't upgraded, so... Let me do my rain thing a moment. There, and one there. That'll keep us going for a while. I don't know if a courier is decreased bedroom school time. Now I've got the have the happiness. Yay, fireworks. Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't know if more than one courier's hut's really worth it or how many. Debatable. People have to tell me in the comments. Eateries, I've got plenty. I'm alright for food, farms, fishing, fine. Gas mine, I got gas, iron, oil. Yep, I've got all of that stuff. The cement factory I have. Lots of buildings yet to unlock. A glass factory I have. So the steel mill I do not have. So we need to stick this guy over here where my previous oil rig was, because I've got engineers here to look after it. So Tuck it in there tight. Bonk. There you go. So we can get the steel mill up and going. That would be good. I mean, should I go and zap my batteries again? I'm not in a position whereby I need to build more batteries because they're not overfilling as it is. It's not as if I'm walking around, oh yeah, all my batteries are full. But as I said, it doesn't cost much really to zap them. I mean, I think it's going to become an issue as we get more and more advanced. I'm going to probably struggle with power big time. I think that's going to be the thing. Let's get these last buildings on the go here. Let's just click them all, shall we? Probably not a very wise move. My resources will just... I mean, it wasn't a wise move with the water because you actually emptied the water out of the reservoir, which was really stupid. I mean, just did it there, but I'm alright. I mean, it's gonna be... I mean, it's spring already. We're bringing in loads of water. Can this upgrade? Yes, we want steel. I mean, I've probably clicked on things already that want steel, and I haven't even built steel mill, so I'm gonna get the last of this previous technology done out of the way. And yeah, I'm done now, aren't I? Yay! I mean, that needs steel. That other one over there needs steel. I can just let these things build now. Fantastic. I hadn't quite finished looking through all of my buildings. I got as far as here, done the steel mill. I've got the last two refineries. I've got a bunker, defensive towers, fire stations. Yeah, we've got all of that. I mean, maybe another bunker. It just make people really unhappy, but I mean, it could go really bad, couldn't it? I mean, that's just asking for trouble, not building bunkers. But I mean, on the other hand, I mean, let's think this through. All my people go in a bunker. All my people survive whatever terror hits us. A big plague, I suppose. Plague would be a good use for bunkers. But then surely some of the plagued people would go in the bunker. I don't quite know how that would work. But if they were in the bunker because of an impending disaster like a massive meteor strike, then I've lost all my houses and other buildings, things that are going to provide water and food. So in a weird kind of way, I'm thinking you're better off letting a proportion of your people just die in the horrors. Because the aftermath, rather than then everybody just starving to death and then having to deal with that, you end up kind of like technology would be more advanced. The stuff you're building or have built or repaired would be really good, but then you have fewer people, so you recover better. I don't know, it's just a train of thought that I'm having. Oh, here we go, there's a tornado. Well, this is one of these examples. Would I all now run into a bunker? I'd say no. Whatever proportion of buildings get destroyed have the same percentage of population die. That's pretty mean, isn't it? That's quite, it's pretty dark. I've turned into this yeah, not quite so benevolent deity. More kind of like a Mother Nature deity of survival of the fittest and all that. Look at this crazy place they've got over here. I mean, that's a spaceport. They went from Stone Age to space. I mean, how did they do that, man? I mean, trade with these guys. What have they got that I haven't got? They just got gas and oil. And in fact, they have, I mean, let's say they got loads of it. Yeah, I'm like, maybe it's just the game doesn't have. It's another review. Maybe just the game doesn't have many stages of NPC kind of like housing, and they just go from one extreme to the other, and that's fine. You're asking people to be assigned. Sign on this. God, I mean, that's what I pay you ministers for. Sort those kinetic energy places out yourself, people. God, I've turned really mean. This game is turning me mean. Maybe put a warning on the box. This game makes you mean. But anyway, I say, yeah, maybe that the artwork is just, they haven't got that many different stages for the NPCs. And to be honest, if you're going to focus on something, you need to focus on the thing the player is doing more than you do on the periphery stuff. I agree. I mean, get all of the player stuff done first, and then you can mess about and add extra layers of depth to the NPC villages. This is the people that I attacked before. I mean, they've still got fires going over here. I mean, I'm not sure I want to attack them anymore. Not now that they've got like space buildings. Maybe they'll launch nukes at me or something. Okay, checking to make sure I'm. Everything that's left wants a steel beam. And so far, this tornado hasn't hit us. I'm gonna close that down and just fingers crossed. I mean, last time I got hit by a tornado, yeah, I closed that bar down, and then the next thing I knew, like loads of messages popping up. Building destroyed, building destroyed. It's like, oh god. So this is the steel mill. It's getting there. I mean, we do need that prioritized because it is the next thing stopping me. Although, I mean, I'm lacking bricks and all kinds of things right now because all these other things I've said to upgrade, they're probably still working like crazy trying to get them all built. Oh, we're at the tech again. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing because gives a chance for my society just to catch up. So what have we got? See, it's a whole new thing. Electronic component factory. That means we're going to have more things needed, more supply chains. But it's what's next. What do we get? Modern forecast tower? I don't know what that's going to give me. This one doesn't, but let's have a look. A police radio. That's probably gives me another slot in the police station. I'm considering that to be a good thing. I don't want people running around burning in my buildings, terrorists and things. A fire station. Now that hasn't been something I've really needed. This is extra work, isn't it? I'm going to come back to the fire station. I'm going to go forward first. University, that sounds like a very good idea. I could do with more trained people. Wonder if it's going to be like another layer of education. Maybe. A modern town hall. Now, to me, see, that looks like a trap. That looks like I'm going to unlock a university that now gives me like graduates or something. And then as soon as I click this, the new one of this is going to need to be filled with lots of graduates, which I wouldn't have had a chance to educate in time. So I'm kind of like thinking that's a trap. I'm going to leave that trap alone. It's a trap. My Admiral Akbar is a trap. So anyway, unlocks modern archives. That's the whole saving thing. I still don't quite understand the whole function of that. I know it allows you to auto-save and things, but why upgrade it? Other than just for a fancy building. allows for more efficient storage and retrieval. What, I can save and load quicker? You mean you're purposely saving and loading slower? I really don't quite understand that. Chemistry. Now that looks like a sensible thing to do after this, because it's something I don't need straight away unless I'm building buildings that need stuff. But then that'll create its own slowdown, so that's fine. Let's do that. And I'll come back and do the town hall upgrade once I've got lots of extra educated people just hanging around saying, come on, give us a job. That's what I need. So, I mean, let's look at things. I mean, my power, I'm losing 49 every 10 minutes. So, I mean, okay. It says 74. So, okay, let's look the other way around. I got consumption of 200. I don't know what my maximum production is. I'm not that bothered with power. It would be nice this to be solidly in the green, but because I've got hamster power, that's never really going to be the case, is it? My water's fine. I've got loads of water coming in. My food, not much cooked. Lots of stored, not much cooked. I have upgraded the eateries we had before. I don't know if they finished upgrading. It's a hospital. School. Oh, empty residences, so loads of room for people to move in. Thought I had an eatery over here. That must be it. So yeah, we have eateries. I don't think my eateries are probably keeping up. I'm gonna add another eatery over here. I just don't like the fact that I've got so much food stored and not enough cooked. Now my warehouses, how are we doing? So they got space over here for warehousing. I mean, these warehouses are pretty large now. See, I'm going to make more warehousing. Not over this side anyway. Let's have a quick look over here. This is always my worst place over here. No, it's fine. I think my warehouses, yeah, they've all got capacity. They're all fine. So maybe another eatery, but my people aren't spreading like they used to, and I've got plenty of empty housing, so they're probably more just becoming a denser population than spreading all over the planet like I thought was going to happen by this stage. Get another eatery. Come on, can we run up on this hill? Come on, you can do it. I'll have to. Oh, we still got my box. We're back to play with boxes, folks. What does this say? It's warm. Now, we've been there before. I mean, I've been bitten by that one. Oh my god, I mean, there's a beeping noise. There's a steady beeping that gets quicker as they get closer. And it's hot, basically, when you touch it. No, there's... A local arsonist has complained that a nearby fire is threatening to steal his job. Oh, that's funny. It must be this far. I mean, I've probably got people at my fire station rushing right now, but I don't mind doing that. I have the power. So we're back to talking about my box. And you know what, guys? I don't think I'm going to open it. I really need those extra puzzle pieces, but I mean, come on. We all know that that's just going to blow up. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it there. And if anybody happens to be watching this video before I finish this series and starts putting in the comments, open the box, open the box. Yeah, then I'll open the box. I know what's gonna happen, but I'll open the box. But only because you guys say so. If you don't say so, it's staying closed. I'm not that crazy on my own to go opening boxes that are hot. That's just and ticking or buzzing or whatever. That's not a good move. So yeah, you guys. I mean, you can not put in the comments. You can put in the comments and say, you know, keep the box closed. Don't be so stupid. Keep the box closed. Don't open it. Don't listen to all these people that are saying open the box. So, how are we doing for steel? We don't have anything. All these things want steel, don't they? Did they even click onto them? Everybody wants steel. Steel, steel, steel. We all want steel. I know they want steel. Waiting for this massive thing to finish, guys. Come on. We're on fast forward. That's on priority. I'm just talking rubbish, going around in circles, waiting for this thing to finish. But we're nearly there. I mean, I've flown around this planet lots of times now, and there's no more boxes. And I haven't seen another space alien since I shot one down. So, I don't know how we're going to get any more boxes, to be honest. I mean, I'm a long way from finishing one of those super buildings. Never mind, you know, more than one. I'm not sure I've got that plant. I'm going to pick up that plant. I'm missing 2 plants. So I'm still on the hunt for plants. One of these buildings here is a farm. There he is. So, how many pieces, how many things? There's only one left. There's one thing I haven't obtained. I've got something from stone, something from desert, all the forest, all the grass. I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe it's a water thing. Maybe that's why I haven't found it. It's in the water. But that wouldn't make any sense because you can't actually put a farm in the water on a water biome. Well, not yet, you can't. So how would you possibly, you know, use it? I'm trying to pick up a whale. Can I pick up a whale? No, I didn't think I would be able to. I mean, maybe in the past I tried, and that's why I'm not thinking you can. No, somebody wants to trade. What are they trading? They want glass. They want to give me stone. Oh, I don't want stone. Is there anything else? Ooh, I mean, herbs are always something that I want. I make the herbs again, so give me 30 of your herbs, and in exchange, I have been running lower on my stone now. Slowly but surely. Let's see. It's 30 enough. Oh, 30 enough. Tell you what, I give you 31. One extra. Don't say I don't give you anything, guys. Got 1 extra stone. Here's a rock. Brilliant. I mean, you can build a stone gathering place. Gather stone for you. I haven't built one. I don't need one. I just got tons of stone. I've even got 2 or 3 brick makers. And I still got loads of stone. What are these things? They're still all wanting steel, aren't they? My steel is working. It's functioning. It's taking some of my gas. I maybe don't have that much gas. But it's making beams. How much gas do I have? Oh no, I've got loads of gas. I could think about making another one of those couriers, which I was talking about before, but not doing it. Maybe just speeding up some of this stuff going around. There's my courier. I don't know. I'm still in two minds about adding more couriers. Let's put an upgrade on this bridge. I know that's our steel, but I want to see the new bridge. That'd be cool. So it looks like everything here now is at the new era. I'm just going to zap a battery. And again. Oh, yeah, everything looks like it's in the latest era. Looks pretty cool. I mean, let's have a look at some of these buildings. I mean, why is this? It's got words in it? Yeah. It's hard to see in the snow. Try out our stool samples. Oh my god, of all the ones to zoom in on. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's just amazing. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, these are quite cool, aren't they? All got like... Wear a mask to reduce air pollution. Oh, okay. I'm breathing out pollution. I love it. So yeah, I mean, these look cool. They've got little signposts and, you know, neon signing, wherever. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Getting quite modern. Yeah, fantastic. I still got a few of these wonky buildings. It's a residence. That's just a matter of time before they decide to upgrade that one, isn't it? It's not something I can do. They'll just go, oh, let's make a cool building. And that's... Oh, look at that. I just come away from there and they did it. Maybe my nuggets are listening to me. That would be scary. Okay, see? This is what I'm about, whereby there's going to be a new chain. So I must be able to build an electronics something. So let's slow down. Let's have a look on one of these. There's going to be a new building unlock here somewhere. Maybe that's not the beginning. No, airport. New archive. Summit. Cloning center. Okay. Town halls. Okay. Had all these before. Gotta be one of these. Cement, chemical, electronics. It makes the air a bit bad, but we've still, I mean, I've put in some packs. We're at 106%. I don't know if my other NPC people on the planet are affecting that or not. They probably are if they're cutting down trees after all. Yeah, it is wolves. I don't really worry about wolves now. Where were we? Yep. So it takes a bit of water. I'm okay with that. It makes winter a little bit harder, but I can maybe do some stuff for that. It's this... Ooh, that's a big footprint. It's this ever-growing energy drain now, isn't it? That's... I mean, I knew it would be the new bugbear. It's bound to be. I mean, it's this future tech. Everything's energy. Energy, 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 energy. But it's going to be something that... always going to be a struggle here, I think. I don't think I'm ever going to be on top of energy. Not unless I get a tech breakthrough here somewhere that says that my little wheels do much better. I'm sure there was a bigger wheel before. Positive in the previous playthrough there was a bigger wheel. And I haven't seen it, and I've seen it before a lot earlier than this. So maybe they've either got rid of it, moved it, or maybe it was my imagination. Maybe I'm just dreaming that there was a bigger wheel. I'm going to rain. I don't think I need the rain anymore. I've got another 9 minutes, and where are we? Oh, no, maybe I do. So, oh, there's a save. Always, I'm not sure how much of a jolt it's going to make on the computer when you get a massive, massive world of people. There's a little judder on the autosave. That's fine. Right, let's have a look at putting another reservoir down now. I don't like building too close that way because that's my box opening zone. And let's just whack one there. I mean, water's not an issue. I mean, yeah, I'm absolutely fine with water. It's just the more that I can just completely ignore it and I can think about water, I mean, the better, really, isn't it? So, a few more reservoirs down. I mean, maybe we'll be back here on the old. I need more pumps. But I think we built so many pumps earlier on in the earlier session that I mean, we're just good for pumps. We've got plenty of pumps. So I mean, this wolf attack thing's been up for a while. I am waiting for the crying. Maybe it's already been and gone. Maybe my guys have shot them and the amount of deaths was. I didn't even notice, to be honest. I mean, how many we've got now? We've got 353 people in our little population here. And that's lots. I need a higher percentage of them educated, to be honest. It's always a thing. And speaking of which, I mean, we're probably going to wrap up this session now, shortly. So we'll have a quick look at the tech first to see what goodies I've got in store coming up and what I'm going to pick. So let's have a quick look at that first. I've got 3 spaces left. As I said, I'm going to leave the town hall and things just for the moment. I'm going to let things run along a bit, see what we've got. So what have we got? A better hospital, making my nuggets live longer. Yeah, okay. And what does that get me? Unlocks the cloning center. I'm not quite sure where that's going to take me, but okay. Oil refinement gives me a fuel factory. Okay, I'm not. I mean, cars? Is that where we're going? A modern oil jack. So that's going to be an upgrade to my oil output. That's got to be a good thing, I think. I don't think I've got that much oil in storage, right? 149. Well, actually, I do. Oh. Although I do think the oil runs out, doesn't it? So I wonder if that's going to give me more oil. I don't know. We'll have a look at that. Now, this could be interesting. We're just talking about the whole reservoirs and wells and pumps. And this next unlock makes all those go up another level. So that's a definite yes as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to be thinking too much about my water anymore. So that'll do. Okay, a modern fishing pier. Food. Got lots of food. Do it's like a modern like restaurant, but oh, I think that's what that is. Let's have a look at this then. So this is a better farm, and this is a better restaurant. So that's where I'm going. That seems like the best idea, and then we can come back and fill in some of these after that, and then for next session. I mean, I'll probably play ahead and get this lot done. The next session, and I think when we're getting near space, which is what we all want to see. Really want to see the end buildings. Do we have any more housing upgrades? Huts. I mean, maybe. I mean, obviously these will unlock the buildings and make those cooler. But it was the housing I was thinking of. I think we're at solar panels. That would be good. Nuclear power. Oh, I'm tempted. So I think that's it. I think our housing is done. That's it for our housing now. So what we see here for houses, I mean, to be honest, they look pretty modern now with all of their little signposts and stuff. They're almost in like that Blade Runner-esque sort of future if they kept going any further down that line. So 1,000 is fine. Yeah, a lot of these other buildings need to be upgraded, and that's fine. So that's enough for this episode. Speak to you all next time, and thank you very much for watching. And thumbs up and comment if you want, especially if you want me to open the box. Maybe that's what we'll do in the very last episode. I'll just line up all of my boxes if I get any more. All around like a very important building. And we'll just play Russian roulette and see which one we open and try to avoid the ones that explode. Okay, that's it now, folks. And see you all again next time.